with our leading edge of consciousness, I should suspect that we should emerge into a new form of commerce, letting the old fall away and new forms, whatever they are, to begin.
Well, can't you sort of see that coming? Give us more if you want to.
Well, right now we're in the Wall Street consciousness, and that's kind of like breaking down with the Occupy Wall Street understanding.
Is the word stalemate appropriate? Is the word non-movement appropriate? In other words, the standoff appropriate? In other words, unproductive appropriate? So out of all of that partisanship comes desire to begin to move again. And so the stronger the quagmire holds, the more powerful the desire to be free of it is, until eventually something will break loose. It has to. Because the desire is getting stronger and 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 stronger. Not just in you out here on the leading edge public, but even amongst those that are involved in a process that just isn't working. But the most wonderful thing to acknowledge is that it doesn't matter what those at the heart of the rules and the power think they are doing or not doing. They have nothing to do with you. They can't hold you back. They can't control your thought. They can't squash your emotions. They can't prevent you from your alignment. And one who's connected to this stream of enlightenment, to this powerful non-physical force, is more powerful than millions who are not.
So don't make them responsible for how I feel.
Don't make them accountable for anything.
Okay.
It just messes up your world.
Right. Thank you.
And it's the game they're playing. It's the game they're playing. That's their game, you see. That's their game. And again, going back to the very first conversation that we had at the very beginning here today, they couldn't exist in their current form if all of you weren't part of that process. In other words, they have become on the current of that which those that they represent are. So if you think of them as vibrational representation and you don't like what you see, then represent differently. And you don't have to wait for them to figure it out before you have your release. That's why there are always those who thrive in the harshest of conditions and always those who suffer in the best of conditions. It doesn't have anything to do with what you think it has to do with. It's not the conditions. It is your response to them which affects your vibration, which is at the core of your point of attraction, which is everything.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.